Hey boys and girls, welcome back to another ONEG celebrating an amazing week of learning. You know, if you look back at this week, it's been crazy. We went to Mars. That was awesome. In fact, my classes after that, my fifth graders were really tired from that trip. I guess in reality, it takes 8 months to get from here to Mars, even if you're just a rover. That's a long time. But I'm happy that we had a chance to go and that we had a chance to come back, and we're all awesome. Before we start today's ONEG, I want to take a moment to acknowledge that this week was Teacher Appreciation Week at the Academy. And take a moment and think about our teachers, how amazing they are for us. No matter how challenging, no matter how busy things seem, they're here, they're teaching, they're doing amazing things for us. That's super cool. So let's dedicate today's ONEG to our teachers. Here, join me. Back to the low part. Here we go. Today's also Yom Yerushalayim. Let's do an extra song, special Yom Yerushalayim song. Okay, let's get out of our seats. Let's do some fun ONEG exercises. By request, we're doing the cha-cha slide. Let's get up and do it.
To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all.
Remain standing and say tefillah for our brothers and sisters in Israel and all around the world. Sometimes people feel like they're stuck and they're by themselves. So Achenu Kol Beit Yisrael is that we're not by ourselves. We're all together. We're all caring for each other. We're all thinking of each other. Achenu Kol Beit Yisrael. While you're standing, let's do one for Yerushalayim. Please be seated.
אך את מטה לוי לא תפקוד ואת ראשם לא תישא בתוך בני ישראל. Bamidbar is known as the book of Numbers, though the Hebrew word Bamidbar means in the desert. The name Numbers was derived from the fact that the first Parsha begins with a count. Moshe is told to count all the males that are from 20 and up. One tribe, however, was not counted together with the general population. Shevet Levi was counted separately and differently. Though all the tribe's males were counted only from the age 20 and older, even the babies of the tribe of Levi were counted. Even infants from the age 30 days and above were counted. All the other tribes were counted in relation to military age, 20 years old. What made the tribe of Levi different? Why were the infants counted? Why was Shevet Levi's count intrinsically different? Each tribe had a role for the Jewish nation. But the tribe of Levi's role was unique. Their members were the teachers and the mentors of the Jewish people, and therefore they were counted differently. And being that their role was different, they were counted in totally different manner, separately and beginning at much younger age. Torah teaches us that when it comes to teachers and role models, one needs not to appreciate only those who are old enough to teach. Even from a very young age, we should remember that others can look up to us and be inspired by us. This week was Teacher Appreciation Week at Berman Hebrew Academy. Our teachers are heroes. They have always been here for us, both at school and throughout this pandemic. This year, we were unable to say thank you in person since we have been learning on Zoom. Dear teachers, I think I speak on behalf of the entire lower school. When I say thank you for teaching us, guiding us, and even on Zoom making all of this work for us. Shabbat Shalom!
You know, my friends, there are heroes that live amongst us. They're everyday people. They're people who at a very young age were already heroes, just like us. They're heroes who are just regular people, but they really, really, really are superheroes. Let's take a moment. We're going to play a quick game, and let's see if you can identify the heroes in these photos. So you should have 2 pages that you printed out for today's ONEG. One is a coloring sheet, which I'd love for you to color and hang up in your window in front of your house so we can see it. The other is a list of names, and you're going to take a look at those names, and when the number comes up on the screen, you're going to try and put that number next to the name that you think is in that picture. Dude, we're in the middle of an ONEG. Not now. Yeah. Hey! Okay, ignore him. Let's get started. So we're going to start this game now. Again, you're going to watch the screen. Look at the number. When you see a number that if you know the picture, if you recognize them, put the number on the paper. That was distracting. Put the number on the paper, and let's see when we're done how we do. Are you ready to play? Here we go. Coloring sheet. Take a moment to color that at the end of ONEG and hang that up in your window so everyone can see. This is the board that you should have in front of you. When you see the person who you recognize, put the number next to their name. Here we go.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
Yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame,
yeah,
and the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records you thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name. 'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders.
leaders be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Simcha, can you give a kol hakavod to our teachers? They really are awesome. Kol hakavod, please. Simcha, you there?
I want to give a special shout out to everybody who participated in week 1 and week 2 Matmidim. Awesome, awesome job. You guys are rocking it out. Keep it up. If you haven't had a chance yet to play, let me know. You can still play week 2. You can still play week 1 if you need. We can get all that set up for you. We've already released the booklet for week 3 today, as well as the game for week 3. So spend time, print it out over Shabbat, study it, play the game, and see how well you're doing at the Mini Matmidim Challenge of 2020.
Oh man, Simcha, I didn't even have to ask. Thank you.
Hello there. Yup, it's that time of year again. Time to start looking around your house for books that belong to the Berman Media Center. Look for books that have our stickers, that have our barcodes, and get those books together and ready to return. During the last 2 weeks in June, when families come back to school to pick up items from their lockers, we will have bins outside of school for you to return those books to. Thank you so much for helping us collect back all our missing books.
Shalom ילדים, יום ירושלים שמח! And for our birthday week, don't worry, we didn't forget you. So this week is Mira London, Aaron Raskas, Jacob Eisenberg, Omer Balai, Noah Natanov, Simchat Shalom-Waki. Yom Huledet Sameach, everyone, and I hope you had an amazing birthday. And this is for you. Happy birthday!
The best ice cream, the best.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Love you and miss you.
Welcome back to Artsenu, where we tour and travel in our homeland in Israel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you aboard this El Al flight. On behalf of El Al, the captain and the crew, we wish you all a pleasant flight. El Al, it's not just an airline, it's Israel.
Hi, Mary Efrat. How are you? I know it's Yom Yerushalayim. It's so exciting. It's one of my favorite days, actually. I'll tell you why. I think of it like this. Yerushalayim is a fascinating city. It's at the center of our hearts and our dreams through all of history. When my grandmother was born, there was no country called Israel. Medina Israel didn't exist. It was called Palestine. When my parents were born, there was no city of Yerushalayim that we could access at all. Yeah, when my grandmother was born, even when my parents were born, the closest you can get to the Kotel is the top of a roof a couple miles back, and sometimes you're able to walk down to the little teeny tiny narrow corridor that stood in front of the Kotel. Very, very small space. Yeah, then it was under the control of the British when my grandmother was born, and it was under the control of Jordanians when my parents were born. I know in 1967, there was an unbelievable event, Har Habayit B'Yadenu, and now look where we can go. Oh, you're going there now?
Today we're gonna do tiyul.
A tour in Yerushalayim just for you guys. So I want you guys to see. So this is Mamida. You see someone was playing the guitar. He just left though. And this is the best ice cream in Israel. It's called Golda. I'm going to buy one.
I'm on diet.
Yeah, so we'll be in touch. Okay, so we're walking in.
If we were visiting Yerushalayim in 1930, we wouldn't be able to just walk into the city and head to the Kotel. In 1930, the British were in control of Yerushalayim, and there was no place for Jews to daven near the Kotel.
We're going to the Kotel, and there's two ways to go to the Kotel. You can go through the Muslim corner,
הרובע המוסלמי.
הרובע המוסלמי, which is right inside there. I'm gonna zoom in for you. See? So sometimes it's fun to go there. There's like a lot of things like
And it's shorter, but now with the corona situation,
it's shorter to go through the Muslim quarter, but we're not gonna do that.
But it's dangerous. A little bit.
But we're gonna go through the Jewish quarter. רובע היהודי, שזה כאן למעלה. Right up there, we're gonna walk. It's like a 10 minutes walk.
15.
Yerushalayim has always been a place where people have gathered and come together to be inspired.
Those great, but no.
We're going to turn to רחוב ג'יימס הקדוש. I don't know what that means.
So if your name is James, there is a street on you.
Oh, James! You see, we can go to Shar Tzion. If you want to go to Shar Tzion, we gotta walk up there. And we're going to the Kotel, so we have to take a left.
And it's also,
And also
the
to Har Habayit, it's a left. So we're gonna
זה המקדש.
1967, during the Six-Day War, the Jordanians involved themselves in the war with Israel, and for the first time, the Israelis were able to conquer Ir Hatikah, the old city of Yerushalayim, allowing us access like we have today to enter the city.
And now, you see, these are neighborhoods. Like people actually lives here, and we're gonna go to Knesset HaChurba to show you guys. Amazing, amazing.
The world. It was then that the famous words were declared, Har Habayit B'Yadenu, Har Habayit B'Yadenu.
Isn't it amazing? Here's someone's door.
That's my dream. Think that they can wake up in the morning and go to the Kotel to daven.
It's crazy.
Wow.
So here there's a sign. It says ברוכים הבאים לרובע היהודי. Very excited.
Everyone here, you can see Bet Knesset Aramban. You see the flag, the Israeli flag still there with the Magen David. Because of Yom Yerushalayim, they keep it. And here it's the big Rechava. It's called Rechava. Rechava in English is?
I don't know.
Arena?
Arena? I don't know.
We don't know, but you need to know Hebrew, so
Sometimes there are shows here.
yeah.
People
And
go
you
far.
see there is like menorah.
Yeah.
We'll go close to show you. And you see some kids and people, I think they are Americans like you. You see? This is menorah Machon HaMikdash, they put it.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like we're in the Mikdash. Rechava, Rechava.
Through a small opening that they found near the mosque on the Har Habayit, the Chayalim pushed their way down and found themselves standing directly above the Kotel HaMa'aravi.
We can eat here shawarma, Here we can eat frozen yogurt, glida, ice cream.
go to your favorite place, favorite restaurant.
Actually, it's my favorite also.
Oh my god.
It's my favorite also. And this is a holiday here.
Now we're going to go to the hotel. It's really near.
עוד נשוב לשם, עוד נשוב לשם,
Two lions.
They have a mask on, and you know what it says here? רחצו ידיים, wash your hands, and נשארים בבית, stay home.
Stay home.
Okay, so
And now
even
look
they
at
told us.
this view. Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy. Wow, wow.
I'm going to go closer for you.
There, it's the biggest cemetery in Israel. You see? You see them close up. Close up. This is the Har HaTzofim cemetery.
Har HaTzofim cemetery, yeah, right there. I'm gonna zoom out,
And
we're gonna go down the hotel. Now there's lots of stairs, like lots of stairs.
but we can do this. It's more harder to go up than.
תגיד כסף מהניצר. And now Miri is going to give a woman תהיי בריאה.
See, המרכז העולמי אשת תורה. It's the World Center. It's amazing. This is רחבת המנורה. המנורה Square. You know the menorah that we showed you? It was here. You see, you can see here. But they are decorating it. And you here you can see Kala, a bride. Look. Amazing. I think she is Gaira. Converted. Look, it's so cool. And wow, you see, we can see the hotel already. And it's dividing to Mazal Tov. Here we can see Yeshivat Porat Yosef. Bet Yaakov, Safra. Wow. And we are on the way to the hotel. Still going down the stairs. Because this entrance was closed, so we go to here. Efrat, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Are you excited?
Can't breathe though.
And you know here, so we came through Sha'ar Yafo, but here it's Sha'ar Tzion, down there. Okay, Sha'ar Tzion.
עוד נשוב לשם, עוד נשוב לשם, עוד נשוב.
לא צריך? We don't need a mask.
תודה. תודה רבה.
לא, אנחנו עושות וידאו, אנחנו...
הן בלוגריות, אתה לא רואה?
לא, זה לבית ספר בארצות הברית.
תגידו להם חג שמח, יום ירושלים שמח.
חג שמח, happy Jerusalem, good.
Happy Jerusalem Day.
happy Jerusalem day.
Happy Jerusalem Day.
תגיד להם, בואו לישראל.
בואו לישראל.
Come
תעשו
to
עלייה,
Israel,
יאללה,
come to
יאללה.
Israel, make עלייה.
מספיק להיות באמריקה. תודה. Let us go through. And we don't need to wear a mask, yay!
So we are
freedom! 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 Okay, so now you can see
it's dividing because it doesn't too many people will be together.
And here there's like a cooler, you can drink water here. It's not to wash. There's down there there's a place to wash your hands before you go to the hotel. So hot today. Oh my god. And you see they divided this whole place. It wasn't like that before.
Because it don't want...
They're preparing for Yom Yerushalayim.
Yeah, so you know in
See?
Yom Yerushalayim there is
It says here, it says Yom Yerushalayim, מתחם מספר 10.
and you see all the
Section
stickers,
10.
so on every sticker gonna stand one person.
Yeah.
And they are with 2 meters.
So we can keep social distancing.
Yeah, with 2 meters, okay? And only... You see, and then I will do it.
now we're gonna go down to the kotel.
I'm so excited. And here you can see also the stickers on the floor.
Oh yeah, they
for
put
Yom
stickers on the floor.
Yerushalayim.
And
And Akiva Cave.
now we're going down, and you see they divided the whole place with those like white
It's not
walls,
gonna be too crowded.
and it's divided
You see?
into sections.
You see the people with the orange vest? It says on it, Sadran Corona.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Corona something.
And here there's like a place for you to like use
And you see, you can use
hand
your leg.
sanitizer. Yeah, so you won't have to touch it. Israel technology right there.
I'm clean.
Okay, so now, I don't know how close we can get into. They might not let us.
But for you, we're gonna
try.
everything to touch it. And then of course sanitize our hands.
So he told us to wait 5 minutes
Okay,
until we
and
can
then
go
we
closer.
can go in.
So we're gonna be
אם הייתי יכול רק לרפא את הגעגוע, הזיכרונות עוד שורפים את המוח, האהבה לא כבתה גם לא הרוח. אם הייתי יכול רק להאמין לך ולא לברוח, הלב פועם, הלב רוצה שוב לשמוח, והניגון עוד נותן לי את
to go back because you can't turn your back to the kotel.
So we're still going and we hope
Going
to not
backwards.
fall on the way. But bye bye to the kotel. It was amazing.
As always.
Yes. So thank you for the opportunity to do this video for you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey Ratika, this is Sharia again. So we hope that you enjoyed and
The tour. And now we're in Namira.
You see?
Mall.
So we came to do some shopping.
Yes.
Bye. Happy Yom Yerushalayim.
Oh, and we're going to meet now, Yeladim.
Oh my God! No,
Remember
no, no!
the
It's a
Shlichim?
surprise.
Reichner family. I have to tell them. I'm sorry. So we're going to meet them now.
We didn't saw them since America.
See you next time on our same where we tour and travel through our homeland, here in Israel. Shalom.
ישראל היא הבית שלי, ישראל החלום שאיתי, ישראל כאן ועכשיו, ישראל, ישראל, ישראל היא הבית שלי, ישראל החלום שאיתי, ישראל כאן ועכשיו, ישראל, ישראל.
Let's get out of our seats and dance.
אני עומד על החומה, עומד בגשם לבדי בכל העיר העתיקה, מונחת לי על כף ידי, אני מביט במאורע, אני עולה לכאן תמיד סתם להביט, אבל עכשיו אני נמצא כאן בתפקיד, אבל עכשיו אני נמצא כאן בתפקיד.
כפיו אותו יביא. אליהו הנביא.
נגרים מוצרים מחכים ברחובות שיגיע המשיח ויגאל מהצרות, שנים של איסורים של כמיהה וסיפורים על היום שהוא יופיע עם חתימה מעל פנים.
אלפי שנים כבר קשה כל כך לספור, זה עובר מאב לבן בכל מקום, שכונה ודור. הניצוץ שלו קבע הוא עוד יד לקבוע את האור, הננו כאן כי אלוקים הוא היסוד והמקור. הנני כאן כמו ציפורים חגות, הנני כאן מביט מן הגגות, הנני כאן כמו אבן בגדר, כמו סלע כמו אם בחצבת אבן להקים בניין חדש, בחצבת אבן להקים בניין חדש, לא לשם אחי חצבת לבניין חדש, כי מן האבנים האלה ייבנה מקדש. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור.
Masters in their field. World-class chefs with extreme confidence and incomparable skill.
So by request, I'm going to be doing a seared salmon. Alumni Max Cohen sent me a message on Yom Ha'atzmaut and said, you know that really yummy salmon that you used to make? Every time I make it on the stovetop, it comes out burnt. So we'll talk a little bit about making salmon. First, I suggest buying it skinless, but if you are working with a piece of salmon that still has skin on it, you're going to want to fry it or sear it skin down, so skin goes first, and then the rest of the fish is going to go second. The second thing to know is that when you're searing salmon, you have to just trust that as the color changes, it's getting cooked, because that's what's happening. And if you think too much about it and say, oh, a little bit more color, a little bit more color, in the end you're going to have burnt salmon. So you're really the same as when you're cooking in the oven and you just watch the clock and trust the clock. When you're searing on a stovetop, you're going to just watch the color change, you're going to turn it over, you're going to let the color change again, and you're going to be done. Don't play with it, don't fiddle with it, and don't let it sit too long, because it's going to end up without being edible. It's going to be totally burnt. Okay, here we go.
כשאני חושב לאן נפנה עכשיו כשרע לי, מנסה להתנער מכל מה שקרה לי, שוב אני עומד בצד חושב על העבר, רק רוצה להיזכר בכל מה שעבר, בתפילה קורא אני לך.
Salmon, it's all done. I would serve it with a slice of lemon. You can squeeze a little fresh lemon juice on it, and it's perfect. Enjoy. Tab on. Oh, hey! I was just about to do a really cool magic trick. Oh, check this out. I got a cool one for you. Ready? Okay, pick a card. Awesome.
Got my card. This is awesome. I guarantee he can't do any magic. Watch.
Okay. Now I'm going to keep these cards right over here. You put that card back right here. I've got this card here. I want you all to see what card it is. You can see what card it is. I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to mix up my cards. Was it this card? See? That's serious magic.
That's not magic.
You want another trick? All right, here's the deal. I'm not even going to fiddle with this deck at all. Full deck of cards. Here's how it's going to work. You're going to take the full deck of cards. You're going to look through it. Pick the card that you really like the most. Look at it. Show it to the camera. Put it back in the deck. Do all the mixing you want. And I will find your card. Ready?
Some new fancy magic trick he's gonna find my card by me thinking about it. I'm thinking of one card, but I'm gonna switch in the middle. Watch this. Okay, I chose a card, I mixed it in, you can have him back.
Actually, your card isn't even in this deck. Your card was a Jack of Hearts, and it was right there the whole time. I magically pulled it from your hands. Beat that.
Just for the record, that's not magic. Real magic, I can do real magic.
Oh, you think you could beat that? All right, let's do it. Let's see what magic you've got. Come on, bring it on.
I bet you that I can take a water bottle and I can put a coin under it, and if you watch it carefully, I can get the coin to float from under the bottle to the top of the bottle. Let's try it. Okay. So I got my water bottle here. It's a regular water bottle, nothing fancy about it, no hole in the bottom. Here's the coin. We're gonna put the coin down on the counter, open the water bottle, put it down on top of the coin, and magically, that coin is going to rise through the water bottle. Are you ready?
Let me get this right. You're gonna float the coin from under the bottle up to this cap right over here. This, I've gotta see.
And take a moment to say thank you to all the organizations and volunteers involved in coordinating this wonderful program for the Maryland State Government and for the federal government, providing kosher meals for children 18 and down. Food can be picked up at Ebrookley every day of the week. Thank you to our wonderful volunteers. This week, over 1,000 meals were given out each day to families in our community.
שנה במכונית אני נוסע ומביט על מה היה מה נהיה ואיך נפשי עוד הומייה מהמצדה של הזריחות ירושלים בסליחות מחוף כנרת ואחזיר מהשקיעות של תל אביב אוי 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 אבי חלם והתפלל לחיות בארץ ישראל היום ילדי אותי שואל מה הסיפור של ישראל כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב ואותך אני לא עוזב אבותינו שורשים ואנחנו הפרחים המנגינות שבט אחים ואחיות אותה שכונה, אותו רחוב תריסר בנים של יעקב אוספים ביחד נדודים בתוך תרמיל געגועים אדם הוא נוף מולדתו חורת קווים בכף ידו בין התפילות לנדרים ריחות פרדס של הדרים ובעיני השם כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים, ואנחנו הפרחים, המנגינות. שבט אחים ואחיות.
Jerusalem of gold and lead, milk and honey, more bloodless sunsets over Tel Aviv. I don't trust and believe. Here to stay, you know it well. Jacob Sheldon Israel.
מבראשית הכל תפור, טלאים טלאים של הסיפור, כמו שתי מילים להתחבר, בחוציו של משורר. אני מכאן, אני שייך, וכל חבר שלי כמו אח. אתה פועם את לבבי, אני מזרח מערבי. כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים, ואנחנו הפרחים במנגינות. שבט אחים ואחיות. כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים, ואנחנו הפרחים במנגינות. שבט אחים, כאן זה בית, כאן זה לב, ואותך אני לא עוזב. אבותינו שורשים, ואנחנו הפרחים במנגינות. שבט אחים
Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready? Are you not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? It all started with creation. It all started with your love. So we testify on Shabbos that you're the one above. Disconnect, reconnect to your Father in heaven. Come together as a nation. Oh yes, a celebration. Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Let's hear you. Ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready? Are you not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Oh, we've got babka, babka. We've got gefilte fish, gefilte fish. We've got kishka, kishka. What's your favorite Shabbos dish? Put that chicken in that pot. Stir it up nice and hot. The cholent in the pot. Stir it up nice and hot. Are you ready? Are you ready or not? Are you ready? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready? Are you ready or not? Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Oh. I want to wish you an amazing, holy Shabbos Kodesh. Thank you, Rabbi Pepper. Thank you, Berman Hebrew Academy. And I want to see you soon, folks. Oh, one last time. Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? Are you ready or not? Are you ready for Shabbat? It's Rabbi Jake here.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Shabbat Shalom. Don't forget it's Yom Yerushalayim today, tomorrow is Shabbat, and Sunday is Rosh Chodesh Sivan. Rosh Chodesh Sivan is when we all gather at Har Sinai together for the first time before we receive the Torah. That is celebrated this Sunday, Rosh Chodesh. Don't forget to say Hallel. Shabbat Shalom. We'll see you later. Shabbat Shalom, guys.